Conservative pushback to historical facts continues. And a great example, there's this interview that W. Kamau Bell had with some conservatives. These conservatives said that teachers should not be allowed to say that slavery is bad. Don't believe me? Take a look.
Right now, there's arguments about should we teach kids a more accurate history of America?
Race theory?
What'd you say? Here we go.
Race theory?
Race theory.
Is it the race?
Critical race theory. What are your thoughts on that?
You can teach it without having an opinion.
But is it okay if a teacher says, I think slavery was bad? Is that okay?
No. No.
No?
No. I mean, no,
What about this? They go, Nazis not good.
Nothing is bad.
Nothing's bad.
No.
And if the latter is how you heard about it first, then I'm not surprised you're confused, which is why I grind my teeth when I sleep.
It's totally manipulation and manufacturing a crisis.
Who's manufacturing it?
The Democrats, it's always a race card. I get so sick of it. We need to teach children to compete when the Chinese probably know more about American history than we do.
So we should teach better American history here.
Well, yeah.
It's like the history of America.
History of America.
Slavery, genocide, Native Americans.
No, well, no.
Not that stuff?
Well, not the whole thing.
Not the whole thing. I mean, you should teach history, but not the stuff that makes me feel uncomfortable. Oh, okay. Oh, gotcha. I mean, I should be surprised. I'm not surprised because I've been covering this. That just complete rejection of any facts that don't make them feel good. Again, you heard that woman. No, nothing is bad. Nothing is bad. Yeah, there are bad things. There are also great things about America, or at least the idea of America. But there's bad things too. Again, slavery. Oh, for them, nothing is bad. Nothing is bad. No. I'm afraid to ask them about the Holocaust. I'm afraid to know what they would say about this. I don't know. Maybe they would acknowledge, oh, well, of course, that's bad because, it didn't happen in America. Right. But I love how they also say, oh, well, one says, well, you could teach history without having an opinion. Okay, but what you're saying then, right there, is believing that enslaving fellow human beings, forcing them into servitude with no pay, beating them, whipping them, raping them, treating them as not human beings, but property, teaching that that's bad, saying that that's bad in a classroom is wrong. That's what you're saying. That is fucked. I can't even express how unbelievably fucked that is. For one, what the hell happened to freedom? What the hell happened to the marketplace of ideas? I mean, again, it doesn't even exist apparently in their world. But my favorite thing here, again, is when he asked that other woman, should we teach the entire history of America? And she says, oh yeah, but then no, because not for the bad things that we did. They're so open about how they want people to literally remain ignorant. And it just makes me think, too, back to a viewer that posted this from Reddit yesterday. And I saw it on Twitter immediately when I was reading the story today. That's what I thought of. I'm going to show it to you. Here it is. Looking for books about the 400-year American Indian War that aren't woke. I've been reading a lot more history lately, and I found a few authors that are obsessed with making guilt their central theme. Rodney Stark is currently my favorite, but I'm really interested in reading about the early American wars with the natives. I've been Googling, and it's been pretty difficult to find even a single book that doesn't seem to focus around America being awful and the natives being peaceful victims. Does anyone have a recommendation that would fit these conditions? Ideally, no more than 500 pages. And isn't woke. Isn't woke. I mean, I love to learn about history. As long as it's not actual history. I'll take one history book, please. Hold the history. Really? Really? I love history, except for the history that I don't like. You know, for people, again, who talk about the free marketplace of ideas and how, you know, libs are triggered by facts and they only rely on the feelings. These people seem to have a lot of feelings. So many feelings. And they have turned everything that they don't like into woke. It's so woke. And that's it. That's it. It doesn't mean anything. Woke doesn't mean a damn thing. It's not a real thing. It's just that they don't like it. It makes them feel uncomfortable. But let me go to Bell here, who, after this, put it this way on CNN, quote, "The GOP in this country is doing a great job of confusing what's important in this country. And I think that a lot of the leadership of that party has gone out of its way to conflate, to use buzzwords like woke, and scary things like woke and CRT, critical race theory, when really what they don't want to do is what that woman said, teach an accurate rendition of history to our kids." I think it's actually a little bit worse than that. I think what they want to do is hide information. They want to hide this information in order to push their white nationalist agenda. What they're doing is brainwashing young people into believing things that aren't true. And why they're doing that is because they know that they have lost young people today. They know that they have lost the culture. And so their only shot at staying relevant and hanging on to power is, well, to target and groom young people. They, again, here you have conservatives that are always talking about you're grooming children in reference to LGBTQ, right? Grooming children, grooming children, grooming children. I mean, this is exactly what they're doing. Grooming children into white nationalism. Grooming children into an alternate set of facts in an alternate history. That's exactly what they're doing. It is projection. It has always been projection. All this stuff about, liberal indoctrination in our schools. No, it's exactly what they're doing. They're trying to indoctrinate people into whatever the hell they believe. White nationalism, white supremacy, and revisionist history. That's what it's all about. Trying to capture the young. And they've admitted it over and over again. Maybe we ought to do something, to protect information and facts.